It's been a while since I posted one of these videos, so we haven't gone riding yet this year because we are making modifications to our trailer. So let's start with the most noticeable. So this rail we lowered so that when we drive the quad up, the winch will be over this. Adding cross members in so we could have E-track. As you can see, a ton of cross members we added, not a ton, but just so we could bolt the E-track down the steel. Load up my quad, the gray one, and then my dad's gonna have E-track running through here, like vertically. So the vertical ones are obviously gonna hit all those rails. Sad thing, we dropped the plywood and dented our fender, but he's gonna try to squeeze that out and get that fixed. So that's pretty much what we got going on right now. I think we're gonna add some cross members into, not cross members necessarily, but add some pieces here to block this in. I think that's what we're going to try to do today. And it's been a couple days since we did any welding, but as you can see, my welds have definitely gotten better, much better over time. So I was struggling with these ones because for some reason whenever I was pointing the gun up to this, it was just like melting this. So you can see how it's chewing in. I mean, this vertical weld looks really nice. This one's kind of boogery. This was a weld from before. You can see those two welds from before. I mean, some of them were decent, but you see how they're all like globule. I think the welder we're using this time, but like that one's a nice one. That one's a nice one. The welder we're using is, I think, definitely a little more advanced tech. And we're considering adding in kind of like a low rail here to there, because when we actually cut that rail off to lower it, the trailer lost all of its like rigidity, and it was like really, like when I put my hand here, when I went to go step in the trailer, put my hand here, everything was like shaking. So it's crazy how much rigidity this piece adds to this actual whole frame. And as you can see, we're adding weight. Also, the big major change that's happening, we have it inside built already. The frame for the gate, it's like all welded together. Everything's welded together. It's inside there. Too bad it's not open right now. Can't really show that. But yeah, we're gonna add a gate on this side. So when I load my quad, the gate's built in. There's no more bringing the aluminum ramp, filling the truck up with. It's not necessarily useless stuff, but stuff that if there's a gate here, we won't need. It's like, yeah, you can see some of these welds were good. This is all from before we had the, what the heck is it called? The art captain. This is, I think I was doing this with his Lincoln at his job. And that was when I was learning to weld. And like I said, some of them are better than others, but still much more globule. Like even this was done recently, but you see, like, even this one, not perfect, but some of them came out really good. Some of them are really wetted in. Like I think that was there already. So that was a weld from previous. You can see how well that turned out. Some of them, like I said, came out pretty good. Some of them not so good. Like honestly, kind of some of these in here, like especially right there, I definitely want to come back to and hit and fill in, because I mean this is a very structurally important piece, and I don't feel like most of these welds are like, they don't look the best. I'm sure they have good penetration, but they just don't look the best. So I would like to come in and definitely add some more welds right there, add some more welds right there, because that's obviously not filled in, which I don't know why we missed that. Honestly, that's probably my fault. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we get this trailer finished relatively soon and we can go riding, and then I should get some good footage of us riding with the GoPros and whatnot, even though they're not GoPros, they're some Chinese brand. But yeah, I mean, really cool design. Perfectly fits our two quads. You can see it was flared out over here a little bit. We have our wood deck too. We painted our wood deck, so that's pretty dope. This is the other trailer, the little baby trailer, even though that one's not that much bigger. But yeah, prime. I don't know what this is, some kind of paint. I think it's called steel gray, like that's the color. Pretty neat. It literally matches the trailer somehow. Like in this lighting, they almost look the same color, right? Crazy. This is his old Jeep. I think this thing's got 275,000 miles on it, and I think it still worked. The only thing that happened was the clutch, I think, went out on it, and then he just never fixed it and bought a new Jeep, which is actually right over here. It's not new anymore, but there's something wrong with that one too now. So he's driving that Cherokee right there. But yeah, pretty neat. So that's our trailer for now.